Hi, welcome to Comet Hack. Before we get started, can you guys please take a quick minute and try to fill out the check-in form? It's going to be on every single slide in this presentation, as well as the website and the hacker guide. Okay, for the opening ceremony, a couple things that we're going to go through are we have a couple words of wisdom from a speaker coming up, and we're going to go through all the rules for Comet Hack and how to submit your project, and then we'll go through the prizes and reimbursement as well. So what is Comet Hack? Comet Hack is the first hardware-focused hackathon at UTD. We decided to come up with Comet Hack after attending a couple of virtual hackathons last semester, and we noticed that there was a decrease in number of hardware projects, and we wanted to encourage students to work more on the hardware side and submit hardware projects. Well, next we have our guest speaker, Dr. Overzet. He's the ECS department head, and I'll let him take it away.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the inaugural Comet Hack. I want to make sure to thank our organizers for doing a great job getting this ready, and our sponsor and the IEEE student organization as well. Are you guys ready to embark on 36 hours of brainstorming and planning, of building and fixing and building some more and then fixing again, of listening and talking? Hey, you know what? There are going to be some great speakers at this event, of agreeing sometimes, disagreeing sometimes, agreeing to disagree, disagreeing about agreeing. Just a whole bunch of fun. I hope you are. I'm Professor Lawrence Overzet. I'm an electrical and computer engineering professor here at UTD, and I'm also your ECE department head. I'm a father and a grandfather. One of my children teaches at UTD as well in neuroscience, and she's a UTD graduate, by the way, as well. My own degrees are from the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. I am so glad that ECE at UTD is finally getting a hackathon. Why, you might ask? Well, for so long, I was watching other disciplines being able to have this kind of fun and enjoyment as well. Even high school students. I wanted that for us too, big time. You know, ECEers, we have all the right tools for a hackathon. We've got not just the amazing creativity that it takes, but we also have the physical insight and the math background to make all the best kinds of stuff to really do a hack right. There's a teacher part of me that wanted hackathons because I wanted you guys, our students, to crave the kind of understanding that makes the best hack possible. And of course, that would be incentive to do well in your classes. Now you understand the professor in me, huh? I want, in fact, what I really wanted was for you guys to have the opportunity to have some serious fun doing technical things and working on things that are out there. Hey, we all know it's fun. So, you know what else I'm really glad about? I'm super glad that this hackathon for ECEs is hardware oriented. Most anybody can program. I'm serious when I say that. Most anybody can program, but it takes ECE level talent to combine hardware and programming to be able to handle the both. And you know what? Life is almost always that sort of a combination. It's very seldom that it's just a program. So getting your hands on hardware and programming it as well, of course, these days, right? It's awesome. Go after it. Here. You know, when I think about it, hacking really is, it's kind of a way of life. And I think the best engineers live mostly as hackers, as hackathoners. Hackers just sounds wrong, doesn't it? That sounds like something for which you could go to jail, maybe. Hackathoners, that's something perhaps that you get promoted for. So, hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a couple examples. I'm gonna make one example kind of silly, and the other example more serious. So, here's a silly one. So it wasn't too long ago that my main oven in my house broke. In fact, it stuck on, so that if I didn't run outside, if I hadn't been home and been ready to run outside and throw the circuit breaker, it could have burned down my house. I ended up with a choice. I could hire somebody to fix it. That would have cost me like 500 bucks. I could buy a new one. That would have cost me like 1,000 bucks. Or I could fix it. So my son and I got together and we fixed it for 25 bucks. $25. Way of life. Kind of silly. But we said, you know what? This is an electrical oven. We're electrical engineers. We're going to do this. You can hack anything. Everything in your house is open season for an electrical and computer engineer to hack. In fact, hopefully some of you make a better oven for me. Let's be more serious. I have the pleasure of leading the ECE department's Industrial Advisory Council. These are some of the top engineers from great companies across the United States. I've got one in California, another was in North Carolina. I've got from top companies across the US in this. Want to know what they do for fun? I'll give you a couple examples. A couple of them are building their own home solar power systems. Now, they could go out and just buy the system, just like you could, if you have enough money, but they're electrical and computer engineers. That would be no fun. So what are they doing? They decided that, hey, I'll read up on it. I'll design my own system and build it from parts. That's what they're doing in their leisure time, for fun. Another, actually, the president of the Industrial Advisory Council. What's she doing? She is going about developing new website design tools that are aimed to help universities and other kinds of organizations. Does she need the money? No, not at all. This is what she does in her leisure time. She hacks, or hackathons, or whatever we're going to call it. Yes. It's a way to actually have fun for the best engineers. It's leisure time kind of stuff. You guys can be that way too. Here. Back in the day, when I was growing up, yes, that was when the dinosaurs were roaming the earth, and every once in a while I had to duck so that a pterodactyl wouldn't carry me off. But back in the day, it used to be called tinkering. I kind of have the idea that today maybe it's called do it yourself. It's kind of like ECE DIY. And that's why I am so glad you're involved in this. So let me leave you with just a couple of final thoughts. First final thought, finish this hackathon. And then use it on your resume. Top engineers highly appreciate new engineers who like to hack. Yes? Oh my goodness. You can tell just from my discussion of our Industrial Advisory Council members, right? If you can talk to them about what you're hacking and how you're having fun at it, and, oh my goodness, they will love you. Yes. Second thought, cherish your mentor feedback. Even the tough love feedback. That's the stuff that helps you to get better. That's going to help make your hack better. You'll be able to put that part on your resume too. And then when you're asked about it, talk about how it is that you interacted with your mentor. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous stuff, glorious stuff. Yes. Last but not least, get yourself involved in IEEE student org at UTD. Tutor, hack something, study together. IEEE student org is awesome. UTD's student org is award-winning, and they're helping to make sure that you get this chance to be in the hackathon. You'll find out as well as you get involved in that more and more, that you get to be a resource, and others who are involved will be a resource to you too. Engineers work together. You get to do it at UTD here too. My very best wishes to all of you. I am looking forward to hearing about the various things that you guys make during these 36 hours. I want to turn it back over to our organizers now. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Overzet, for some great words of wisdom. I just want to add to that, I hope all of you guys take this opportunity to learn as much as you can while you get to attend some of their fun events before you head out into the real world. So now we can talk about some of the rules and specifics of Comet Hack. For the team size, we have set the team size for 3 hackers. And when you submit your project on DevPost, you can specify who your teammates are, and that way we will know who your teammates are and who to give the prize to when you guys win. And all the projects must be worked on during Comet Hack, during the next 36 hours. And when you submit on DevPost, you have to include a project description, a 5 to 7 minute video explaining what your project does and how it works, and a link to any code that you have. And in order to win a prize or swag and get reimbursement, you have to fill out the check-in form, which is, again, the QR code is in the top right corner. And if you have any questions about this, feel free to DM us in the Discord or message in the Comet Hacks question channel and let us know how it goes for you.
Okay, give us 1 second, guys. We're just setting up here. Okay. So hello guys, I just want to welcome you again to Comet Hack. I hope you guys will have a lot of fun like Dr. Ober said, and also Arjun. So as you can see right here, this is a brief overview of the schedule that we'll be having over the next 36 hours. So as you can see there right now, we're at 6 p.m. on Friday for the opening ceremony. Do note that hacking doesn't begin until 7 p.m. So just keep that in mind. And then hacking will end at 9 a.m. on Sunday. That means your projects have to be submitted, as you can see, for the Sunday timeline as well. And you can just see a quick highlight of a couple of the events. Today later today, we have the All-State workshop. Saturday, we have some really amazing talks with industry professionals. So you guys don't want to miss that. And then we also have a couple fun events that I will talk about really quickly. So for all the events, do note that they are hosted in separate links. So like you joined this link from the Hacker Guide or from Discord, we will be sending out announcements on Discord about 15 to 30 minutes before the event actually happens. So make sure you guys join the Discord. If you haven't, and somehow you made it here, then make sure you check in and on the QR code in the top right. That'll be in the announcements channel. And everything that you need will also be on the Hacker Guide, which is also in the check-in form. It is also in the Discord. And the Hacker Guide will actually be updated constantly, and it will have the full schedule. So every single one of our events, a little bit more information about each. So make sure you periodically check the Hacker Guide. The events besides the opening and closing ceremonies will likely not be recorded. So do keep that in mind. So if you want to attend an event, you got to make time for it and show up at the designated time on the schedule. So if you don't want to miss those, then make sure that you join the links at the right time. And then we also have a couple fun events for you guys. So we have two really fun tournaments, one being League of Legends and the other being Pokemon. I do want to add a quick note about those two is if you want to take a part in these tournaments, then you actually had to sign up beforehand. And that sign up link will be on the Hacker Guide. And then I believe we'll be sending out an announcement very shortly so you guys can sign up for those. And those will start taking place tomorrow. And we also have a couple other fun events like other games. And then we have a lot of social media challenges and kind of mini events on Discord. Some of you guys have already participated, which is amazing. You know, like bingo and other things will also be on the Discord. So you want to look out for that. We'll be making announcements also on social media is where we'll be announcing a lot of the mini events as well. So you guys just want to make sure that you follow everything and make sure you check in. So, all right, prizes. So for the hackathon itself, we have a first overall prize and a second overall prize. So that's the first team and the second team. As you can see there, those are the prizes that we are giving out. But I do want to make note of the fact that some of the tournaments and some of the mini events will also have prizes of their own, such as, you know, extra swag that you get from Comet Hack and maybe a mystery prize, who knows. You would have to attend the event to find out. So we do have those prizes, but we do have something really special for you guys as well. And we've kind of talked about it, and that is reimbursements. So we are offering reimbursements, and these reimbursements are up to $50 for any hardware materials that you use in your projects. Now, make sure that you guys understand that this is $50 per team and not $50 per individual, okay? And the way that you can actually sign up for these reimbursements is once you submit a project. So for only those people who submit projects on DevPost, we will then later send out a form where you can fill out all the information that we're looking for. We will then approve and make sure that you actually use the money correctly and that you actually use the materials you bought in your project. And quick note that the materials can also be things like 3D printed objects, as long as they're hardware based and they're used in your project, and you can provide proof of them. So that means keep your receipts, right? And yeah, as long as you have your receipts, as long as you can prove that you used it in the project, then more than likely you'll be reimbursed. But again, there's a form and a process after you submit a project. So just look out for that if you're looking for reimbursements. I think this is something really cool. Very few hackathons have probably even thought of this idea, and we're lucky enough to actually provide these resources for you. So definitely take advantage if you can. And last but not least, I want to thank all of our sponsors. They've provided some amazing resources for you guys, and these resources are available on the Hacker Guide. So make sure you check those out. You guys don't want to miss those. There's some really, really cool things that you can use for your project. So thank you again to our sponsors. This would definitely not be possible without you guys. So thank you. And then a few quick reminders again, I just want to bring it up that hacking begins at 7, not after this event ends. It begins at 7. We'll make the announcement, and then you guys can start coding up and creating whatever you need to do. At 7, we also have another team building event. So if you don't have a team, then this is a really good way of finding teammates. And we also have a channel in the Discord. If you're looking for teammates, just shoot a message in there. I'm sure someone would love to join you. And again, join the Discord if you haven't already. The Discord is really, really important. That's where we have everything pretty much, right? The Discord is really important. We'll make all of our announcements for events, any changes that may happen, and also any reminders that you guys need. And of course, refer to the Hacker Guide whenever possible. Like I said, you should periodically check the Hacker Guide. We're going to keep it up to date. And yeah, the full schedule is also on the Hacker Guide. So there's links provided for all the events there. It's just easy access. So make sure you go there if you need anything. And that is pretty much it from us. We hope that you guys really enjoy this hackathon. We've worked really hard for you guys, and I hope that you guys will have a lot of fun. Again, follow us on social media, follow us or join the Discord. Make sure you guys have access to the Hacker Guide, and don't forget to check in that this has all the information you need. And yeah, that's it from me. Arjun, do you have anything, last minute words?
Nope, that was great. Good luck to everyone. Hope you guys all have fun and enjoy the process. See you guys at the finish line.
Yep, we're really excited for having you guys. So good luck. I know we're going to see some awesome projects by Sunday. So good luck.